Welcome once again to Straight Pride Day, hey, also known as the Super Bowl. We got the birds and the racists, the Chiefs. I am not biased, I just find it weird that they still haven't changed that name. Anyway, I'm going to make our prediction, like always, and I can't barely even shuffle my cards this year, so we'll see how it goes. So, the overarching vibe of the game, we have the moon, which is interesting for a sports contest, but in the context of these two teams having met before a couple of years ago, it kind of makes sense. It's like you can have some psychic terror from a past experience, and this card will come up, a painful memory that might still influence you today. So the specter of that previous game is hanging over the current one, which that's really not too far out. So for the first half, for the Chiefs here, we see the Six of Wands reversed. And as we can see, this guy is kind of returning victorious. Makes sense in this context, but he's reversed. So this can mean that sometimes you didn't get the recognition you thought you should get for something that happened, or maybe you're feeling a little overconfident. There's some arrogance, there's some egotistical behavior happening. That would be an interesting thing to see in the first half from the Chiefs. And over here for the Eagles in the first half, we have another Wands card, Seven of Wands. This guy is, when it's upright, we see that he is kind of fighting against a bunch of people, but he's got the high ground, he's got the advantage, but we have it reversed. So he's fighting a bit of an uphill battle. I would think that what you would see here is, first of all, kind of avoiding conflict. I feel like the offense is going to be a little bit wimpy in the first half, maybe, based on this. But they might have to learn how to let some preconceived ideas go and then move on from there. In the second half, with the Chiefs, we see this Ten of Wands also reversed. Ten of Wands, he's doing too much. He's overworked, he's overburdened. Sometimes this will show us that we're coming to the end of our work and we're going to be able to put these down because we've been overburdened for a while. Reverse usually means we're having a hard time putting it down. So are we going to see them maybe doing too much of something in the second half? And over here in the second half for the Eagles, we see the Knight of Pentacles. He is hardworking, he's boring, he is methodical, he does the grind. Like maybe this is the guy who's just getting the yardage on the ground instead of trying to like throw incredible passes. I don't really know. Again, not a football person, but this guy does get results. He does it in kind of a conservative, boring way, but he usually gets what he wants. So this is kind of one of the less conclusive ones I've ever done. If I had to just guess based on these, I'd say the Eagles have a good chance of winning in a non-spectacular way. But it's not going to be easy for them. I feel like maybe it'll be close. No matter who wins, I think we can say that pretty safely. And I pulled a couple clarifying cards that honestly weren't that clarifying because the only thing I could get from these is that these guys know when to quit and try something new, and these guys maybe are convinced that they're doing things right already and maybe less likely to change tactics when they need to. So I am leaning slightly toward the Eagles. I am going to be interested to see how this one turns out. Have a good game. Be sure to hydrate.